Prentice Mulford and the New Thought Movement by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. Prentice Mulford, 1834 to 1891, was one of the most influential figures in the New Thought Movement, which was a spiritual movement that emerged in the late 19th century. Mulford's teachings were heavily influenced by the works of Ralph Waldo Emerson, 1803 to 1882, and Mary Baker Eddy, 1821 to 1910, and they focused on the power of positive thinking and the connection between the mind and the body. Another strong influence was the work of Phineas Quimby, 1802 to 1866, an unorthodox healer who drew a link between disease and mental attitude, and is credited with developing the concept of the law of attraction. Mulford's ideas were revolutionary for his time, as they challenged the prevailing belief that the body and mind were separate entities. Instead, Mulford emphasised the importance of the mind-body connection, and he postulated that positive thinking could have a powerful impact on a person's physical well-being. One of Mulford's key teachings was the importance of visualisation. He believed that if a person could visualise a positive future for themselves, they would be much more likely to achieve it. He also stressed the importance of affirmations, which are positive statements that are repeated over and over again in order to reinforce positive beliefs. Mulford's ideas were widely embraced by the New Thought movement, and they had a significant impact on the development of motivational thinking in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Alternative healing systems dating back to the ideas of the New Thought movement are still in use today. The extent of influence on spirituality is subject to debate, but New Thought has encouraged study of the powers latent in man. One of the most important legacies of the New Thought movement was the emphasis on self-improvement and personal empowerment, which helped pave the way for the modern self-help and personal development industries. In addition to his work as a spiritual and motivational teacher, Mulford was also an accomplished writer. He authored several books on self-improvement and spirituality, including Thoughts Are Things and Your Forces and How to Use Them. These books remain popular today, and they continue to inspire people to live their lives to the fullest and to pursue their dreams. The ideas contained in these books were later used in the 20th century self-help and personal development industries by writers such as W. Clement Stone, 1902 to 2002, and Napoleon Hill, 1883 to 1970. However, it must be noted that while W. Clement Stone built a successful insurance empire, Napoleon Hill was a serial failed businessman who made money from telling people how to get rich, although he is widely recognised as an inspirational writer. Influenced by Prentice Mulford's book Thoughts Are Things were Theosophist Annie Besant, 1847 to 1933, and Charles Webster Leadbeater, 1854 to 1934, who took New Thought ideas in a more spiritual direction and expanded on the metaphysical concepts of Prentice Mulford. Besant and Leadbeater were particularly interested in the idea of using visualization techniques to create positive thought forms which could then be used to bring about positive change in the world. In their book Thought Forms, which was first published in 1901, Besant and Leadbeater provided a detailed exploration of the concept of thought forms. They argued that all thoughts have a corresponding form, which can be perceived by those with the ability to do so. They described these forms as having colours and shapes that correspond to the nature of the thought that gave rise to them. For example, a thought of anger might create a red, jagged form, while a thought of love might create a soft pink form. Besant and Leadbeater also argued that thought forms can have a tangible effect on the physical world. They suggested that positive thought forms can be used to bring about positive change in the world by focusing energy and intention on a specific outcome. For example, a group of people could create a positive thought form aimed at bringing about world peace, and this thought form could then be projected out into the world with the intention of creating the desired outcome. In conclusion, Prentice Mulford was a key figure in the New Thought movement, and his teachings on the power of positive thinking and the mind-body connection have had a lasting impact on the self-help and personal development industry, although the impact on spirituality is a great deal less. His ideas continue to inspire people today, and they serve as a reminder of the importance of self-improvement and motivation in our lives.